Guys, welcome back to Nerdmania. It's been a while. This is more of a quick check-in video, more than a proper video. I am going to show you a little haul of some highlights of stuff I've picked up. I recorded my big end of year figure haul, which I said I was going to do, all the figures I picked up at the end of last year. Halfway through editing, I realised the mic had gone off. There was an issue with the mic, it had gone off, I'd lost all the audio. I'm not using a mic today because I'm not sure if that mic's working correctly. I've got a new one on the way. So if the audio's a little bit off, it's because I'm not using a mic like I normally would. I also recorded my January sort of haul, action figure movies. I didn't like it. So I thought I'm not going to use it. And with my work schedule and all of that, it just means there hasn't been a video in a while. So I thought I'd better do one quickly. Well, I've got a little bit of time. I've got about half now, and then I'm going out for some dinner with my wife. So I'm going to share a few things I've picked up action figure wise, and then hopefully soon after I'll have another movie video for you. We're going to start with one of the action figures of the year, I think, already, and we're only in February when I'm recording this, right at the end of February, and it's this is the Glavis Ringworld Book of Boba Fett Mandalorian, and here he is. This is just such an awesome figure, the best Mandalorian that they've released in the Black Series so far. Cloth goods cape, really good articulation, just looks really good. Comes with the dark saber. It's just a suit, really cool figure. So glad I picked this one up. I almost didn't because I thought I've got enough Mandalorians, do I really need another one? But so happy to have picked this one up. Love the colouring, the blues and the silvers. Really cool figure. If you're into your Black Series and you haven't picked it up yet, I strongly recommend getting it if you can. Next up is a wrestling figure. I don't really collect wrestling figures. I've said this before. I've been into wrestling since the 80s. I don't watch it now as much as I did a few years ago. But I just wanted this guy. I just think he's so cool. This is Danhausen. The reason I decided to pick him up is he's a toy collector, and I thought, how cool is it to have a figure of a toy collector? I want to get an Ethan Page. AEW have announced an Ethan Page. They announced it a while ago now, so I don't know where it is. I'm hoping once he gets released to pick him up as well. But for now, I've got the Danhausen, my first wrestling figure in a long time. I say that I did pick up the Hollywood Rock from Fast and the Furious, or Hobbs and Shaw, and I do have the Scorpion King Rock on the way as well. So are they technically wrestling figures? They're from a film, but this is an actual wrestling figure. Danhausen. So happy to have picked this one up. Right, No, let's not go with Transformers. Let's go with... I managed to pick up the Snow Serpent, the G.I. Joe Snow Serpent. I've got a ton of G.I. Joes that I could show you guys that I've picked up recently. I managed to get Nunchuck Low Light in at last. But like I said, they've already been opened up and put into display just because I recorded videos and then the audio was rubbish. I'm hoping this one works okay, because otherwise I'm going to be really annoyed. But this is the Snow Serpent. I've been really waiting for this one. Luckily, Hasbro Pulse re-released it, put it up for pre-order again. I managed to get a hold of one. So next we'll go with Transformers, and then I've got like a new sort of collection that I've picked up recently. First of all, I got a new MDLX. I managed to pick up Rodimus Prime. Beautiful colouring on this guy. This line is so good if you like Transformers and you want Transformers that don't transform, or you're not really worried and you just want them in the robot form. This is such a good line, such a good line. I've got the Optimus Prime, I've got the Bumblebee, I've got the Megatron, and now I've got the Rodimus Prime. They have just announced all three Seekers. I don't think I'm going to go in on them. I would love a Skywarp. Skywarp's my favourite Seeker, but if I get Skywarp, I know I'm going to want to get the other two, Thundercracker and Starscream. And they've also released a Cliff Jumper, which I haven't picked up, and they've announced a Sideswipe that does look really good. But I say I don't need it, but I've seen the Prowl that they've got coming, and he looks really good. Not Prowl, Jazz, sorry, and he looks really good, so that's kind of tempting. But that's the MDLX. The next one is something a bit different, actually. But I really like it. This is YOLO Park's Optimus Primal, and this just looks brilliant. If you don't know what YOLO Park are, they're kind of... They advertise themselves as model kits, but they're more like builder figures. You buy a builder figure and you put it together. It's a way of getting around licensing, I'm assuming. But they just look really good. They feel a little bit, they're not as solid and chunky as like the MDLX, but to give you an idea of scale, here he is with the MDLX Optimus Prime. So they scale quite well. And they're about for a third of the price. The MDLXs are around sort of £80 to £100. This guy was 30. The Cheetor that they've got coming out looks really good. I'm hoping to grab that one when it comes out. The Optimus Prime and Megatron look great, but I've already got the MDLX and the Masterpiece ones, so I didn't really want to pick those up as well. But the Cheetor I'm definitely looking at, and they're releasing a Mirage as well. I'm desperate for a Mirage from Rise of the Beast. I just really like the design. I know the Hasbro one just doesn't look right. Obviously, they have to put a load of kibble on it to make it be able to transform. Where the robot design was quite slim, quite sleek. And both DLX are doing it in the larger scale DLX, and YOLO Park have both advertised a Mirage, but none of them have released one yet. But these are great. They just look so good. I'll put a picture up of how it comes in like its blister pack where it's all apart. I'm not sure how good that picture will be, but I took it when I was opening it up. But yeah, just really cool figures. If you get a chance and you're into your Transformers again and you're not worried about transforming Transformers, that's a really good one to get. Okay, last little thing in this quick catch-up video is I picked up, as I've said before, I've been trying to do a collection of figures from my childhood. I picked up a load of Mask vintage stuff, which I did a separate video for. I picked up a vintage Leoric from Visionaries. I've got some He-Man stuff, and some Defenders of the Earth and other stuff from when I was a kid. And I picked this guy up to go on that shelf. This is the Boss Fight Studios Bucky O'Hare. I missed these when they first came out. In Demand Toys managed to get some back in at a really good price, and I thought Bucky needs to be on that shelf. I've got the Braveheart coming, the Ramen Toys Marshall coming to go on that shelf as well. But I just wanted Bucky O'Hare. I thought Bucky would go on that shelf really well. And when I got it, I was really blown away. I don't know if you'll be able to see these, but they've got tabs on the back, so you can take the card out, take the figure out, and you've still got the blister pack and everything in really good condition. So I was super happy with these, and I thought, do you know what? My favourite character was always Deadeye Duck. So I went back and put Deadeye Duck. I thought I'll have Bucky and Deadeye Duck on my shelves. They will look great. I did some research into the line and realised that they didn't actually probably manage to complete it. They never released a Willy DeWitt, and they never released a Blinky, the robot. But so the line itself was quite small. They released a couple of the Toads, the bad guys, and some other minor characters. But from the main crew, they didn't release that many, so I thought I'll pick up what I could. So I also picked up Bruce, the Berserker Baboon. He comes in a different box because he's big figure there. I haven't opened them yet. I will do soon and get them out on display. Might even do a video of me opening them. But, you know, don't hold your breath. And then I actually picked up Jenny, but I actually picked up two Jennys. The story behind this is the standard Jenny was out of stock when I went to buy it, so I bought this one, which is the Perception Astral Projection Jenny. So she's got translucent hair. It's meant to be her when she projects herself. And then I went onto eBay and managed to pick up a second-hand normal Jenny for a really good price. So I actually have two Jennys, which isn't a problem. I quite like them. So yeah, I've now got pretty much the whole Bucky line, minus the bad guys and a couple of the, they did like I think her name's Fifi LaFleur. She was a captain of another ship, which I wasn't really interested in. And they've done a couple of different variations of Bucky. They've done him in like a stealth suit and like an all brown, which again, I'm not really interested in. I've got the main characters, the one that I wanted, so they will bulk out my cartoon shelf. So yeah, that's just a sort of a highlight of some stuff. Oh, let me show you this as well. I wasn't going to show you this, but I will, just because he's here next to me. This is, I can't remember the name of the company. I think it's Million Spring or something. But this is kind of a not official Lego Johnny Five from Short Circuit, and it is so cool. His tracks all move around. This was around £25, and it took me a couple of evenings to put him together. He just looks really cool. Just really fun for the money. Just you don't see that many Johnny Five figures around, and I just thought that was a really cool little representation of that. So yeah, so thanks guys. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. I'm fingers crossed and desperately going to try and get more content out for you. I know I say it in every video, and then I'll get 1 or 2 videos out, bang, 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 and then it'll be a month before I get something else out. I have got some more spare time by the looks of things coming up this year, so I'll be able to get some more stuff out for you. Sometimes, like most things, it falls down the pecking order in priority, unfortunately. But I'm hoping to get more content out for you. I'm definitely going to be trying to get my February hauls out for you. I think I'm just going to have to start again from fresh and go here, bang, February. Probably actually do January and February together because I didn't pick up a lot in either month, so that'll just make it a nice little couple of videos. Obviously not including the stuff that I've shown you today. But if you like, I say, if you're new here, please like, subscribe. This is Nerdmania. I talk about all the stuff I love, so action figures, movies, comic books. I'm actually at Comic Con this weekend. I'm not very good at filming in public, but if I do, I'll try and get some footage there for you and see what I can do. It's great to be talking to you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.